lovelies, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors, and this is your autumn reading for 2026, September, October, November. The reason I've done that is because we're coming into a different part of the year. I think Pixie's going to try and jump up on the... No, she's not. What are you doing? Leave her alone. Sorry, Mandrake just swiped at Pixie and Pixie's 18 and I'm not having none of that. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, this is your September, October, November reading. It's a collective reading. But I just thought as we're coming into the autumn, our brand new season, I've done a September reading for you, but I'm also doing this autumn reading, but we're going to use some other decks as well. So we're going to use the same one, the Green Witch Tarot, but we are going to do some clarifying in this reading, so it's going to be slightly longer than normal. And we're going to use the Celtic Dragon to clarify. And then we've got the Star Dragon that we're going to use as one of our energy cards. And we've also got the Elemental Oracle by Stacey DeMarco as another card. And when I pulled out the September ones, the three cards that came together actually set the tone for the whole reading. So I was really pleased. And also we have got the Angels and Ancestors that we always use at the end of the reading to get some knowledge, wisdom and guidance going forward. So let's start with the energy cards. I have an energy card for September, October, November, the autumn months, please. And I'm pretty sure, and somebody please let me know in the comments, isn't it spring the other side of the world, like Australia and that? Am I right or am I wrong? I don't know. I'm kind of guessing. So, the Star Dragon. Now that's funny because that was round the other way in the other reading. We ended up with two elemental cards. So I'm just putting these down, so I want to put the other cards away. Two elemental cards and one Star Dragon card. And in this one we've got two Star Dragons and one elemental. Right, so your element, oh I like this. Protection and cave. Look at that huge, great big conker. It's humongous. But there's an egg right in the middle of it, and then there's a person that is looking down at the egg. They're feeling very protected. There's a lot going on in this card. So if you feel you want to just crawl into your own cave and feel protected, that's absolutely fine. And conkers are depictive of September and October. I've already got my carrier bags ready to go and get mine. Just for those of you that don't know, the horse chestnut or the conker tree, I collect enough conkers, wash them down, freeze them down, and that is my washing powder or my washing liquid for the whole year for my clothes. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Costs nothing. Recycle stuff, and basically you end up with clean clothes. Brilliant. But if you feel that you need protection, go and crawl in your cave, go and crawl into your pit. Keep in mind that the layout of your home is only known by you and your family. Those who shouldn't be there won't know the layout. And I was thinking about this the other day because I've put up sensor lights in my kitchen. So as I walk into the kitchen, a sensor light comes on overnight, so I feel like I'm not tripping up anything. But also I then started to think, hold on a minute, if somebody actually broke in here, that sensor light would light up what they need to say. And I was like, oh, perhaps it's not such a good idea after all. Whatever makes you feel like you are protected, whatever it is, you may feel prickly, because conkers are prickly. You may feel prickly, you may be feeling like you're keeping people at bay, but if that's what you think is protecting you and you feel comfortable with that, then that's right for you at the moment. So, oh, what an unusual card. Wow. 14. Break it down, it's a 5. It's a transitional card. It is learning to understand, looking at both sides, taking into account both sides. Same coin, but both sides. Wow. And then we've got 13, challenge. Standing up for your rights. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now, 13 is broken down to a 4. Now, 4s are a balance, but they can be like you want to hold on to something, like you want to hold on to a tradition, you want to hold on to your culture, that sort of thing, but you can stand up for your rights, absolutely 100%. So whatever it is that it takes to protect you, to make you feel like you're protected and protecting those you care about, but transitioning into understanding both sides of the story and then standing up for your rights. That is a massive, powerful message in itself. It's huge. I could just leave it there, couldn't I, really? For the autumn. That's what we all need to be doing. So, my lovelies, and protection doesn't always mean against something or somebody. It could be that maybe you're worried about how you're going to pay for the bills to keep everybody warm this year, and should you be buying thermal socks and putting an extra layer of clothing on. That's protection. And what about feeding everybody? Let me tell you something. My dad always said, if you've got a sack of tatties and a tray of eggs, you have always got a meal. Doesn't matter what else you chuck at it, but that's what you've got. And there is nothing like egg and chips on an autumn night. So, what is your current situation? What started the WTF for the collective for September, October, November? First aspect, facing your fears. Oh, she came out in the last reading, but not in the same position. Second aspect, what have you been manifesting collectively? Oh, okay. Movement and journey for the collective for the autumn plays. Ah. What you can do about the situation collectively in the autumn. There's too many there, I'm not taking that many. There won't be enough left the rest of the reading. So, what's out of your hands? I know you're trying to tell us it's everything, but let's be a bit more specific. What is out of the collective's hands for the autumn? Okay. Collectively, how is the autumn going to show people how to be? How are they going to reconnect to their true selves individually, collectively, community, family? How's it going to happen? Oh, beautiful. You'll understand why I say beautiful with that card. Okay. Can I have an outcome card, please? Thank you. Very nice. And your bottom of the deck, and that card came out as well in a different position. So we are going to clarify when we get to the end. We'll just ask the cards to clarify for us to make sure we're on the right lines. And we are going to start with the current situation. We've got the Page of Wands. I think we started, didn't we, with the other reading. But this page is slightly different. This page is the Page of Fire. He has a wand, and he's showing you that things can be magically moved out of the way. We don't have to stand there and just keep thinking obstacles. We have the power within us to move those obstacles out of the way. Whether we do it physically or we do it imaginary, we can shift them out of the way. And in comes the Wild Hunt. Now, other people are going to go, oh, there goes the Tower card. No, 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 don't go there. You have shone a light into the Wild Hunt, and it is illuminated for you something that you wasn't expecting. And I think that this is going to be like for the collective. I think the collective are going to see that things can be moved if they work together. Then you've got this 16 coming in, which is the 7 when you break it down. Options, choices and blessings. But this option is a wake-up call. You've got the rooster there. He's been a bit disgruntled. He's squawking like nothing, like nobody's business. That light you have shone into that Wild Hunt is a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call for the collective. And it is down to the collective on whether or not they decide they're going to let that Wild Hunt continue and destroy their tower, or whether you're going to take the remnants of that tower, which is your culture, and whether or not you are going to go and rebuild. That's your current situation. Collectively, I'm guessing that there's a lot of people out there that really do want to stand up for their rights. Facing your fears and taking your power back. This card is magical. The she 14. It's also a transitioning card. And it's transitioning back into a way of life that was more sustainable than the materialistic life we've got now. Now, out in the field over here, she has got a cow which depicts the mother goddess. She has got the moon, which illuminates things for her. And going around her kitchen, she has got candles for intention. She has got rosemary for remembrance. She has got a broom for sweeping out what no longer serves her. She has got a fire going for passion and desire. She has an athame for drawing down that energy. She has lavender for protection, and she's making an elixir. She is trying to tell us that the way of the world is changing. There is a big movement happening, and some people are finding it scary. It's not scary. It's just recouping what we already know. It is ancestral knowledge that has been passed down from generation to generation. And it may have skipped a generation, but it is still there for you to understand if you go and look for it. Wow. So your manifestation and your wish fulfillment, what has the collective been manifesting? Whether they've been doing it openly or closed, you have the Lord of Shadows. It is time to emerge. It's time to rejoin life. It is time to emerge like a butterfly. It is time to understand that that well has not run dry. that it is still full. Now, stepping back onto that path for some people is going to be really difficult. But for other people, it's time. It is time to emerge, to stand up for what it is that you believe is right. You have stepped back into the shadows for far, far too long. We have another page. This is Pixie. This is my 18-year-old. Hello, darling. What are you after? Huh? What is it you want? Hey? Hello? There's nothing up here at the moment. You're destroying my reading. Yes, you are. Hello, my love. Do you want something to eat? What do I do with your bowl? Pixie. Is there enough in there? No? I don't think there's anything in there. I'm going to have to get you down, aren't I? What are you doing, darling? Hey? You get down. She doesn't very often come up for a cuddle. And she's such a sweetheart. She really is a beautiful, beautiful girl. Haven't you? You've done this for a very long time. She hasn't been very well. She's had high blood pressure, but we're on top of it. And she had her medication cut down last week. And we were just told, you know, keep an eye on her appetite, keep an eye on this. She's eating me out of house and home. Darling, you're messing up all my cards. I'm going to have to put you down. I'm sorry, people. I know you probably enjoyed having her up there, but she needs to go down there. Let's put my blinking deck back together. The reading for you, so rudely interrupted. She's still looking like she's coming back up. Here we go. What are you doing? Shall I get rid of the Herberts and then you can have something to eat on the floor? Go and lay down. Sorry, people. Mandrake out. Out. No, you leave her alone. She wants to spend some time with me. Yeah. Right, hold along, people. I'm going to get her something to eat and settle her down. And then we can get back on with the reading. Just enjoy seeing her. I'm always a great believer that when animals jump up, that part of the reading is very, very poignant. Come on, love. Let's get you something to eat. There we go. Is that what you wanted? No, you want to be on the table. Right, I will be back in a little while. Hi, people. I'm really sorry about that. Once she's made up her mind that she's going to do something, she does it. Nothing I can do about it. Anyway, we got to the page of Athames. And this little page comes along, and although it's a young person, usually I think of pages of anybody, depending on their maturity, usually under the age of 21. Sometimes 25, but under the age of 21. And this page knows to draw down energy from the universe with their Athame. But because of the knowledge and the wisdom and the illumination that they've already got in their lives, the full moon gives the illumination, the owl gives the wisdom. They've also got knowledge down here from a book that is probably ancestral and a candle for intention. They are saying to you, know your own energy. Know the energy of the collective, but know your own vibrational energy, because you are going to need that to be able to walk out of the shadows and stick up for what it is that you know is right. And I'm guessing that there's a lot of people out there that feel the same. Where did that go? Is there? Feel the same way, but there's people out there that can't put words to how they're feeling. So rather than search themselves and know their vibrational energy, they're kind of holding back, not knowing what to do with that sense, that feeling, that emotion. But this is clear saying, look, you need to return to the life path, walk out of the shadows, stop being quiet about what you know is to be true, but you need to understand your vibrational energy and the vibrational energy of the collective first. Wow, what a reading. So, movement and journey for the autumn months, September, October, November. You've got the Seven of Wands. Now, the sevens for me are options, choices and blessings. And bless this woman's heart, she's got a stall over the top of a freaking fire, risk assessment or what, alarm bells going off, and she's reaching for the highest wand she can attain to. Now, what she hasn't fathomed is all of those wands belong to her. And what I'm going to say to you is, when you are individually or collectively trying to reach up high, whether that is a metaphor for something else or not, please understand that you don't have to put yourself or others at risk of harm. You can take the bottom wand and flick off what it is that you want further up. They are all yours. You do not have to choose between them. You can if you want. If there's only one that you particularly want, use the bottom wand, flick that one off, put the bottom wand back. It's as simple as that. It's options, choices and blessings. And like we know in life, we take the options. We're given options. We take the chance. Whether it comes out right or not, just go with it. It may not seem right to start with, but at least you haven't put yourself at risk trying to attain something that may be written in stone anyway. So what can you do about this situation? Open yourself up. Be honest about your emotions. The King of Chalices will sit and raise a glass with you. This is Mandrake. I'm really sorry. Part 2. Come on, you Dan. No, come on, down. He's the big fluffy one. He's my baby. What was I saying? Where did I get to? Oh yeah, he'll raise a glass with you. He will sit at a table and eat with you. But he'd be fucked if he's going to tell you how he's feeling, what he's thinking, because he has been hurt before. Because he's seen the results of being hurt. Now, in his high vibrational energy, he is the most amazing parent and lover. In his low vibrational energy, he is a complete fucking narcissist. So what I'm saying to you is, open up your energy and be honest with how you think and feel. Do not allow yourself to mask what it is that is going on within your heart. You will just damage yourself. And the damage will come because there is a decision to be made collectively. Now, this is the Lady and the Lord, and they come together for the benefit of the family, for the village, for the collective. But there is a decision to be made. Now, they are depicted as lovers in other decks, but in this particular deck, he is the hunter-gatherer. She is also a hunter. They work together, and what they're saying is work together with the collective. Don't work against it. Show your true emotions. Allow this decision to come through, because not everybody is going to be happy. You can't make everybody happy. You just can't. So this person, the Nine of Wands, he's slapped his hands on that deck and he's going, these are my wands and you're not looking. He's frightened the life out of the fairy, and he's kind of like, the mole can't see anyway, but he's not seeing that. But what he's doing is he is stopping other people from making a decision. It's almost like the ones are projects, plans and people, and it's almost like he's been on this project with other people, and other people want to see what the result is, and he's like, no, you're fucking not seeing what the result is. You look and sod off. And the fairy's going, well, I'm having a peep anyway. I don't care what you think. So what I'm going to say to you is do not take away other people's autonomy just because you feel that you are in the right, collectively or not. So open up your emotions, allow the decision to take place, because this is what we can do something about. And if you need to, if you don't like the decision, if you're on the group that is like, this is my baby, do something about it. If you're on the group that likes the decision and you're like, this is final, we're not changing this, be open to negotiation. Be open to having those conversations with each other. You know, the one thing that we have forgotten, the one thing that is like with the UK and every other bloody country, our own cultures have been really important to us. Our own way of living has been really important to us, but we've forgotten how to create communities. We've just forgotten it. We've forgotten how to bring everybody together. When I first moved to my village, they used to have big gatherings in the village, and over, well, since 2020, that's kind of like gone by the by. It just doesn't happen anymore, and we're all living very individual lives. Even in my small community, where there is, what is there? There's 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 properties here. Even this small community, we no longer get together and do things together, which I find is really upsetting. But it's the way of the world at the moment. That's why when I go out to work and I seek other people, because I need that. I like to come back to my own peace, but I do seek other people. So what can't we do about the situation in the autumn? There is a new beginning coming in with the Ace of Athames, and there's going to be a lot of cutting out. Now, for those of you that don't know me, I've got a right soft spot for dandelions. They are the first food that feed our bees when they emerge from their hibernation. This beautiful little field mouse has got all the confidence in the world that this flower can hold its weight while he watches the seeds go off to grow. Now, the dandelion depicts the sun when it is an open flower. When it is the seed head, it depicts the moon, and the little seeds going off to be sown are the stars. Now, every part of that plant is edible. From the flowers, you can make a syrup. From the leaves, you can use in salads, and the root you can turn into medicine and coffee, believe it or not. So this drawing down of the energy to cut something out is really important in the autumn months, and there is nothing we can do about it. That has got to play out because the universe is prepared for this. We may not be. We may not be. We may be in protection mode. We may be looking at still understanding and looking at both sides of what's happening. But standing up for our rights. So the universe is ready. We may not be. Whatever this is, whatever's going to unfold here, it's going to unfold with us or without us. So we can either sit back and be protected, or we can stand up for our rights. And I think that's why they keep telling me that there is two sides to the same coin. There are those people that need to open up. There are those people that don't want to open up. There are those people that want to emerge but don't know quite how. There are those people who want to move the obstacles out of the way, but they haven't quite seen the illumination and the wake-up call that is there. It's there for you. So collectively and individually, how do we reconnect with our true selves? Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is about projects, plans, people. It is a fire element. So it is about neutralizing. It's about cleansing by fire. It is about bringing forth those projects and plans and supporting people. Now, this beautiful wand has got these lovely cherries, and I don't know if you've heard that saying. It's a good saying in the UK, last bite of the cherry. But look how many cherries you've got to buy. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 cherries to be had in this picture. And those cherries are going to be oh so sweet when this comes to fruition, because everybody's going to have a plan going forward. Everybody is going to be counted individually and collectively. So to reconnect to our true selves, we need to figure out for ourselves what it is that we want. Do we want to be protected? Do we want to stand up for our own rights, or are we willing to look at the both sides of the same coin? I guess that's going to be left up to the collective to decide. The outcome of this in the autumn is the harvest. Reap what you sow. So if you have sown for a good future, you're going to get a good future. If you haven't planned for a future, that's what you're going to get. Is it a big fat zero? But whatever this harvest is, there's going to be enough to go around for everybody. I know it's depicted by food. It's depicted by something really nice in a lovely setting and all the rest of it. And in reality, that's not what happens. But what they're saying is there's going to be enough to go around. Whether that is finances, whether that is food, whether that is paying your bills, whether that is your rights being protected, there's going to be enough to go around. Right, so let's do some clarifying. Current situation, and I'm only going to take one card for clarifying. 10 of Wands. It's clarifying the Wild Hunt and the Page of Wands. And we've got the 10 of Wands. Putting down issues and problems that don't belong to us collectively. So that's the whole country. That's the whole Europe. That's the whole world. Mind your own fucking business. If it feels too much like a burden and you can't get to where you're getting to because you got your nose poked into other things, let it go. Let it go. Just deal with your issues and your problems. Do not be worried about what's happening. Like for us in the UK, we keep poking our nose into what's happening in the Ukraine. Why? Why are we doing that? You know, we've got people going hungry here. We've got children that haven't got shoes on their feet. We've got elderly that are now petrified of this winter because they don't know whether they're going to put their heating on or whether they're going to eat. It's like, that's the choice that we're going to have to make in order to protect our vulnerable and stand up for our rights. So, facing the fears. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. So your Sith is going back to your basics to learn the ways of the ancestors and facing your fears, learning that way, is going to bring you full circle back to huge abundance, light, happiness, joy, family life, community life, all of the nice things. So manifestation, which is for the collective, stepping out of the shadows into the light and drawing down energy using knowledge, wisdom and guidance. Thank you. Queen of Cups. Oh, I didn't do that card. We'll do that at the end. Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Chalices, her throne sits in a body of water. Usually it's in the sea because there are healing properties, and she is a great healer. She's also a great lover, and in that, when there's an issue or a problem, she will go off and find a solution that will benefit everybody. She doesn't want to get hurt, and she doesn't want to hurt other people, so she comes back with the best possible outcome. If you're looking for what kind of star sign she is, this is going to be Scorpio, Pisces. What's the other water sign, people? What's the other water sign? Pisces. Cancer. I don't know how I missed that because my moon's in Cancer. So it's Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio. Just know that these people may seem to go off to lick their wounds, but in actual fact they're going off to find the best possible solution. So if it is you that's going to step out of the shadows and into the light and take part in what's going on, and you have understood your own vibrational energy, the Queen of Cups has got your back. But she's also got the back of the people who are still waiting in the shadows. They're waiting to see what happens. And she's like, well, come on, now I've got the solution, you can all come out. It's going to be kind of like that deal. So, movement and journey. Can I have a clarifier for the Seven of Wands? The options, the choices, the blessings, and the dangers. Okay. Six of Wands. Now, the Six of Wands is quite magical. There is a full moon. She is writing a scroll. The Six of Wands for me has always been kind of like the knowing that the project is halfway through, the knowing that the plan is 50% done, the knowing that you are connecting with the right people, but you're also sustaining your own ideas, thoughts and feelings. So the Seven of Wands has been clarified by the Six of Wands, which is amazing, I have to say. Out of 78 cards, how did it pull out the 6? I've got no idea, but still, it is what it is. So with these wands, they are all to do with this magic that we have got within us, that a lot of us deny that it's there, a lot of us don't. But once you learn that that magic is within you, and that is what is going to get you to surge forward, you will use that magic to ensure your safety. You will use that magic to ensure that you are reaching what you need to reach, but without the risk. Very nice. So, what you can do about the situation, I'm not taking that many, sorry. So we have got the King of Chalices, the Lady and the Lord, and the Nine of Wands. Can I have a card that will clarify what is going on? Oh, wow. Queen of Wands has come out. Now, the Queen of Wands is this lovely queen, but she is very confident. She's very comfortable in her skin. She has a magical wand, and whatever it is she wants, she just conjures it up. It's mine. So therefore, I'm going to have it. Master Manifester coming in. She is healthy, wealthy, but she knows her shit. And what I say to people is when she comes into a reading like this, she is the queen that will bippity boppity boo your ass with her wand if you don't take her advice. Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. And I have to say that she is a far more strong character than the King of Water. Keep in mind that they are energies, they are not sexuality, so they could either be male or female, but she is a stronger character because she knows her shit, she knows what she does, she knows how to get there. She's willing to show anybody what it is that you need to know. She knows what this decision is. She knows what the solution to that decision is. But she's got two different lots of people. People that are hiding their emotions and feelings, and people that are being right arsey about the outcome. And she's like, well, I'll just bippity boppity boo your arse then. We'll have done with it. But she won't let go because she is the project and the plan. She plans everything down to a T. So do not worry that this will be out of balance, because it won't. It'll be one of these three things, and she don't care which the three things, whether you get them all, whether you get one, but she will see this project through to the end, the bitter end, I have to say. So, Ace of Swords, what we can't do anything about. Can I have a clarifier, please? Thank you. Three of Cups. Oh my God. Three of Cups, celebration. Celebration of friends, family and community. So by drawing that energy down and seeing your seeds go off and grow, there is going to be a great change. We can't do anything about it, but it is going to happen in the next 3 months, according to this. So, reconnecting to our true selves, collectively or individually, the Ace of Wands. Can I have a clarifier, please? I'm going to take the two. Oh, wow. So, you have got the Tower, which is what we've pulled out here, the Wild Hunt. And it is a 16 again, so it's 7 options, choices and blessings. The time has passed for disaster. It's gone. You've had the wake up call. It's back here. So reconnecting to your true self may feel a little bit disjointed to start with, but it will soon come together. It may feel like there's been a demolition, but reconnecting to your true self is exactly that. It's taking apart what you already know and then putting yourself back together better, more robustly, and for the benefit of everybody. Very nice. But then the second card came out, and I wasn't going to do secondary cards, but I'll just do this one because this is important. You have got the 7, it's the Chariot. There is a choice to take. There is a movement forward. The Chariot is, usually it's depicted by horses, and they're going in slightly different directions. And when you get the Chariot, it's like sit down and just enjoy the journey. You're never going to direct. They're all going in fucking different directions. It's like that's mummy and daddy on the top, and they don't know where their babies are going, so they're just enjoying the journey basically. So yeah, sit back, enjoy the journey, understand that the journey is going to benefit everybody. But around that particular card, you've got 2 major arcanas. The reconnecting to yourselves individually and collectively is going to be huge. It's poignant. It is a turning point. It's just massive. Can't put it any other way, to be perfectly honest. So, outcome, we've got the Harvest. Can I have a clarifier, please, for the Harvest? I do love these new cards. Queen of Pentacles, the Mother. Oh my goodness. She sits on her throne looking over her kingdom with great pride, knowing that she has invested wisely into her people. Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. She just knows that she's done the right thing. There is growth. There is protection. There is everything that her kingdom needs in order to survive. And that's what the Harvest is all about. She is the mother. She is rooted. She is grounded. She is about finances, career and home life. She is the mother. Now her counterpart is the King of Pentacles and he is the father, but she is the mother, Mother Earth, and she will bring round the grounding that we absolutely need to get us to where we need to be, because that's what she does within her kingdom. We've got 3 queens on the deck. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. We've got 3 queens. I'm going to ignore the kings. 1, 2, 3. Look, in a triangle as well. Oh my goodness, look. 3 queens on the deck. Now, I have to say that that is really, really important, because it does indicate that the divine feminine is rising collectively. Well done, ladies. So this one I forgot about, and I'm really sorry. We've got the 2 of Chalices, which is hidden from us at the moment, but it is a celebration coming through of a partnership. Yes, it could be a marriage, but it could equally be a business partnership or a partnership of family members or friends. But there is going to be a celebration that is slightly out of view to the rest of us. So let's get a clarifier. What is this celebration of the 2 of Chalices that is coming through? I'm going to take those 2. I'm not taking that pile. Okay. So we have got the 5 of Cups. Now, the 5 of Cups is another transition card for me. There's been some spillage, but there's still 3 cups in the upright, which would indicate a celebration. It's spilt milk. Let it go. Whatever it is, let it go. Let the liquid just drain away. Whatever was in those cups was poisonous. So it doesn't matter what side the fence you fall on, that spillage is not an indication that everything is wrong. It's an indication that things are being put right. And then just in behind that is the 6 of Cups, the 6 of Chalices. This is about self. This is about yourself within the collective, within your community, knowing where you belong, knowing that you are loved and cared for, knowing that you have a place to go home to. Wow. Wow, what a reading. And I'm sorry the cat's interrupted. They don't normally do that. And that would indicate there was quite a powerful message coming out. If anybody knows anything about cats, the one thing that we've forgotten is that they were revered as gods in Egypt. And although we've forgotten, they haven't. And I think that to have 2 cats jump up in the same reading is indicative that this reading is really important. Oh, so many blooming cards flying at the back. So let's ask the angels and the ancestors for some knowledge, wisdom and guidance. Hold on a minute. For the collective, for the autumn reading, September, October, November 2026. Anything else for the collective? 3 more shuffles. 3, 2, 1. Okay, been a bit stingy, haven't they? Oh no, they haven't actually. They've been quite good. So we have got Father Sky, trust in the unknown. Now that may sound a little bit crazy, but you've got an eagle, because the eagle has a higher perspective on things. It looks down onto a situation. Father Sky is depictive of whoever it is that you believe in out there. But trusting in the unknown is having faith in what is about to be revealed to us. It is one of those things that either you trust the process or you don't, and it's saying trust in the unknown. Because let's face it, what we fucking know so far, I wouldn't trust it as far as I could pick it up and throw it. I would much rather trust the unknown myself, but there you go, it's just my opinion. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. Wow, where did we see that earlier? There, the King of Chalices. Let your feelings know, let your heart space be known. You know, you can still protect yourself without cutting yourself off completely. Summer. Bask in joy and light. My guess is, I mean, I'm reading this at the tail end of this summer. My guess is that the world is going to see a completely different place by this time next summer. Wow. Well, my loves, wherever you are in the world, please be safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.